Close-Up is brought to you by the Kia Sorento R, redefining the power of Kia.
You do a day's work, you expect a day's pay, and getting stiffed over wages isn't fair on anyone. Some are so desperate for a job they'll accept cash under the table. Others thought they were in a legit position and discovered they're not. Yvonne Elderton found herself in that situation, and it has been a nightmare. She told Jill Higgins she's tired of being at her boss's mercy.
A new start, assistant manager at an Indian restaurant. Yvonne was stoked to get a steady job, if only the pay had been steady too.
This week I haven't been paid yet. Last week I got paid but not the full amount. I got paid maybe $200 in my account, and then he gave me the rest in cash the week after.
It's just dodgy as far as I'm concerned. Those are not, I mean, gosh, we all know that when you work, you expect a regular wage.
Yvonne's contract clearly states a salary of $13.50 an hour.
So how much is that a week?
About $340 a week.
So what was she getting?
Maybe $200 here and there, $100 here, and then maybe a couple of days later another $100. It's been a struggle trying to ask. My mum and dad have actually come in to ask for my pay as well, asking for pay slips. I've never received a pay slip since I started working, which is for 5 months.
Plus, one of his cheques didn't go through.
When it bounced, I incurred a $20 fee from my bank because of his mistake, not mine.
Is it possible that he just can't afford it?
To be honest, like being really honest, he just opened a new shop today. So I think he has money.
The owner has 5 restaurants all up, and at first Yvonne was impressed. The premises looked great, and this was a job she really needed after 10 months on the dole.
I wanted to keep my job. Work and income actually helped me get the job. I have confronted him a lot, not just me, the other workers as well.
And what does he say?
He has all the excuses in the world.
The owner didn't want to appear on camera but was happy to answer questions. He said any delay in paying wages was 2 or 3 days max, and only 1 or 2 cheques had bounced.
So when you started the job, did you have all the paperwork to fill in?
No. No forms, no nothing. I gave him my IRD number myself. When he didn't give me a tax form, I was like, okay. So, my taxes? You're taking them out of my pay, though.
It means no ACC cover if there's an accident at work.
They're young and vulnerable, so I really do think it's a form of exploitation.
Yvonne's grand-aunt would know. She works for the Citizens Advice Bureau and sees the problems that result from businesses that are cash in hand. Restaurants, taxi firms, tradesmen.
This is going on out here. We have had clients coming in complaining about the same problem.
Yvonne first went to her aunt for advice. Second stop was the Labour Department.
They said that there's not enough staff to go around and check all the businesses.
So he suggested that we go to a community law centre.
The third thing I did was go and see a lawyer. He pretty much told me that it's Labour departments.
So they tried wins.
They got this guy to come in. I don't know, work broker. He's a work broker. He came in and to work and asked my boss himself.
And has it made a difference?
No, it hasn't. It never did.
As a last bid, a call to the IRD.
Well, key in the IRD number you were calling about.
Then I asked them to check how long I hadn't been working for, and they said 17 months. So I put it out there that I have been working for at least 5. They said it's really illegal.
The owner said he hadn't told Inland Revenue about Yvonne's work status because he was switching accountants. He said he sent the details through a couple of weeks ago.
Please hold and I'll transfer you to someone who can help.
But Yvonne checked again. Still, no record she's even employed. The owner told us Yvonne is the only one complaining. But her friend and colleague is affected too. He doesn't want to go on camera because he says he's still owed $500.
It's really sad to see because he depended on this job to pay his rent. He was the main reason why I wanted to stand up for us, because he didn't know how to. I mean, who do you ring when you don't get your wages? Do you call the police?
The rest of her colleagues are immigrants. She says many have complaints.
I could have had everybody here today, but the thing is that they're scared.
This is not only about Yvonne, this is about all the other people too as well.
Yvonne's handed in her notice, and in a way she sees she's lucky, after hearing how one of the other workers feels trapped.
She actually said, you know, there is jobs for you, you don't know how good you got it. And I have applied for jobs. It's not as easy as she thinks it is, but it's easier for me than it would be for her.
How common is it, and what sort of people does it affect? Max Whitehead is an employment advisor who joins me now. Is it a common problem, Max?
Absolutely, Mark. It's huge. I can tell you now that we're getting calls all the time regarding it. And since I broke a story way back in January, we've just been inundated with calls. Did you read the Herald on Saturday? Amazing. It said that 97 people have been surveyed, 97 immigrants, and they're all getting paid below the minimum wage.
Is it mainly a problem with immigrants are getting taken advantage of?
In my experience, it is. And it's anecdotal from my experience, but these people have got surveyed information.
So it's unusual for someone like Yvonne actually to go public, isn't it?
Oh, good on her.
Just to come out.
But how dare he do that to her? She's got no ACC coverage, nothing like that. I mean, how low can you stoop?
And Wynne sent her to the job.
Oh, where's our government departments? Because they're supposed to be policing these matters.
Well, that's one of the things. She goes to the Labor Department, and I presume this is their job, and they effectively give her the brush off.
Well, I did the same thing. These people came to me in January and saying, Max, can you help us? I said, you can't afford me. It's not worth it. Go to the Department of Labor. And that was 7 months ago. I received, just coincidentally, a letter today. They've only just filed it. I could have done that in 3 hours.
Is that the bottom line? If you're in a job and you're having trouble or you're not getting paid or you're not getting paid regularly, walk away?
Isn't that sad?
I know it's sad.
It is sad, but yes, it is the answer. Go and get a better employer and go and find something, but these people are desperate. Situation is, Mark, the employer's getting cheap labour, the workers are desperate for work, and they're prepared to work for less than normal wages. $6, $7 an hour, they'll fight for it.
So there are two economies operating in this country.
So how's it ever going to stop when both parties want to join together and do it? But what's happened to our society? It's just dragging us down.
OK, if by some miracle the Labor Department decide to do something about this, if they prosecute, what are the penalties like?
Well, pretty miserable in terms of the Employment Relations Act. There's not much there at all. In fact, it's where it even struggles when I represent someone in a case to get for them to gain anything. Usually it goes in my fees.
So you look at someone like Eva and you feel sorry for her, and look, and she wants to work. Really, what a good person. But does this just affect Yvonne, or does it affect all of us? Should we all care about this?
Mark, I think it's huge in this country and we don't even know about it. There's a black economy going on, and I think we've touched the tip of the iceberg. It is massive, and we get complaints from all the time. These people won't take it any further, the ones that are angry and upset about it.
But how is it affecting you and I?
I think, well, there's no tax going in. So what is it? We're paying for the roads and all these to keep these individuals. Their status of living's coming down. This country's going to suffer from it because they're bringing the whole of the economy down to a lower grade.
And, of course, if you're competing with someone else who is paying at regularly and proper rates...
And we hear that, particularly in the horticultural industry. My neighbour's got cheap labour. I can't compete with that.
Max Whitehead, thanks for your help. The bottom line is seek advice.
Good to see you, Mark.
Cheers.